Hare Krishna. So we are in Ramayana, the second part called Ayodhya Kanda. In Ayodhya Kanda, in our last class, we discussed that Manthara polluted the mind of Kaikeyi, and now Kaikeyi went to her different palace where she is sad, and here Dasharatha Maharaj comes and asks her what was the problem. Here Kaikeyi is asking the two boons, that when Dasharatha Maharaj is fighting with Indra and helping Indra and fighting with the demons, he was got wounded, and here uh, she took care of Dasharatha Maharaj. So at that time he said he wants to give two boons, but she didn't ask at that time. Now she is ready to ask those two boons. So those two boons are, one, she asked for Bharata to be the king. With all the arrangements made for Sri Rama to be the king, she wants Bharata to be king at that time in the same ceremony. And she wants Dasharatha Maharaj to send Sri Rama to the Dandakaranya forest for 14 years. Those are the two boons that she asked for. So now after hearing these boons, Dasharatha Maharaj was fainted twice, not once. He fainted for twice, because Sri Rama is very, very close to his heart, Dasharatha Maharaj's heart. So he was ready to sacrifice his other two boys if they are doing any problem, but he is not ready to sacrifice Sri Rama to the forest. And he said, out of these two bones, I can give you one bone. That is, I can make Bharata as the king, but I can't send Sri Rama to the forest. So, and he is asking, Sri Rama is very, very close to you, and he's serving you more than a mother, and why you are cruel like this, why you are asking these words, these things he's asking. Okay, now let's see what will happen next. My dear beloved one, have pity on me. Ask for any other benedictions. I am ready to give you the entire earth, but not this. If I banish Rama, I will surely die. Please spare me from executing this most cruel and irreligious act. As Maharaj Dasharatha spoke, he writhed writhed in agony, wailing piteously. Although the king prayed for her mercy, Kaikeyi remained unmoved, standing fast in her determination. She responded, how can you dare speak about dharma while you are trying to rescind your promise of granting me these benedictions? You solemnly promised, and I shall not forget. Remember King Shibi, who gave his own flesh to the hawk just to fulfill his promise of protection to the pigeon. If you fail to keep your word, it will stain the reputation of your entire dynasty. Therefore, whatever the circumstance, you must fulfill your promise. As Kaikeyi spoke, her determination increased, overwhelmed by anger and greed, and giving up all sense of shame and decency. Kaikeyi said, O king, I know your true motive. Once Rama is installed as the heir apparent, it will be easier for you to push my son and me away. With this impediment removed, you will be free to enjoy your life fully with Kaushalya. However, I vow that if you do not keep your promise, I shall drink poison and die this very day. Then Kaikeyi remained silent as Maharaj Dasharatha agonized over her words. Staring into space with unblinking eyes, the king again lost all equilibrium and fell to the ground, uttering Rama, Rama. So here, uh, Kaikeyi has the bones, and Sri Rama, Kaikeyi wants Sri Rama to go to the forest. But after hearing these words, he was not happy to accept that he wants to send Rama to the forest, right? So here again and again, Dasharatha Maharaj is requesting Kaikeyi, please don't ask these kind of things. Please take your words back. But here, we remember, right, in last class, she asked all the demigods, devatas, apsaras, kinnaras, gandharvas, all the Rakshasas also to take part in the promise that Dasharatha Maharaj promised that he is going to fulfill my two boons. So now she is taking that you are coming in a very dharma family, religious family, and all your ancestors are standing on their words. You promised me in front of everybody. You took this promise, and you are now going to break your promise. And one of the dynasties of Dasharatha Maharaj, Shibi Chakravarti, we call. So Shibi, one time Indra comes, as we discussed, and comes like a bird, hawk bird. So Shibi, he was very famous for donations. So one time the Indra comes as a hawk, and he asks Shibi Chakravarti's muzzles to balance his weight, hawk weight, and he wants to give the muzzle of Shibi flesh to balance the hawk, because one other animal is coming to eat this hawk, and this hawk goes and takes shelter of Shibi Chakravarti, and Shibi promises, I will protect. Then that animal asks that this is hawk is my food. Okay, if you don't want hawk to sacrifice, then you give your flesh. So Shibi Chakravarti balanced his he was cutting his muzzle and he was balancing with the hawk's weight, and he wants to give that muzzle. So that much great people are there that they promise they want to protect, and they gave their life. So you are coming in this family and you want to go out of your words. She is mentioning all the points that you said. You want to follow the dharma, you are coming from this dynasty, and you are not standing on your words. So, and one more, she is adding more. So it's hurting the Dashrath Maharaj more pain here. It's giving more pain to Dashrath Maharaj. So here she is saying that, so why you want Sri Rama to be king? Because you want Sri Rama and Kaushalya to be the primary queen, and your son Sri Rama to be the king, so that we can become maid servants, and you want to throw us away from the kingdom. So this is all because it's all misinterpretation. So something is she is thinking because of her polluted mind with Manthara. But here Dashrath Maharaj doesn't have that intention, and Sri Rama doesn't have that intention, and Kaushalya also doesn't have this intention. This is all because of the polluted mind. So mind is very, very important. If you have polluted mind, even though it's not true, we just imagine and we think, okay, they said this, okay, this that person said this, they are trying to do this, they are trying to do that. This is all interpretation. So there is nothing, it's practically nothing happened there. It's all because she's making up the stories. So that is the thing is here. So, and when Dashrath Maharaj asked her, then she said, if you don't want to fulfill my desire, then I will end my life here. This very day, she is saying. So then Dashrath Maharaj is again fainted. He don't know what to say. She is very, very stubborn and very, very determined in her these two bones. Okay, then he was saying Rama, Dashrath Maharaj. So it's very, very, sometimes it's very, very hard to understand these kind of things. But this is all Lord Shri Rama's Leela. We have to understand that way. Any Matajas, anybody wants to read?
I will read, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
After some time, right, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
After some time, the king regained partial composure and asked his wife, "Oh, misguided woman, from whom did you learn such a shameful wickedness? Do you not know that even if Bharata were to be installed, we would not accept the kingdom without Rama? What will people think of me for performing such a ignoble act? Everyone will ridicule me, saying, 'There goes the lusty king, who was so attached to his wife that he sent his beloved son into exile.' How do you think there will be happiness under such conditions?" Pausing in his speech, Maharaja Dashratha began wondering how Rama, who had always enjoyed the comforts of royal opulence, would be able to live a harsh life in the forest. As his pain and anger increased with these thoughts, the king suddenly mocked, "O righteous queen, I wish you all success in ruling the kingdom after having rid yourself all your relatives. Do not accept me to play a part in your sinister plans. I shall never grant your demands, never." Regardless, the king's bluster soon faded as helplessness welled up within him. He again implored his queen to retract her statements, saying, "Please take back all you have said." Saying this, he again fainted. After Dasaratha regained consciousness, he again rebuked Kaikeyi. "Oh, how condemned women are! They are cruel and perverse, they selfish by nature. If not all women, then surely you, O mother of Bharata, your demands are evil and malicious. I will never grant them. You can scream as you like, take poison or threaten me, but I shall never banish Rama to the forest." Shall I continue, Mataji?
Yeah, so I think I am done with the presentation. PPTs here, Mataji. I forgot
Okay,
to take
ma'am.
printer. Everybody has books, Mataji's here?
Yes, I have Mataji.
Okay.
Yes,
So
Mataji, I think we have books.
90 pages are done. 91 onwards, we need
Yes.
screenshots. Okay. Thank you, Mataji. Anybody wants to share, Mataji? Very, very sad and very, very sad things happening here. So here, Dasharatha Maharaj saying again and again, no, 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 but still Kaikeyi is insisting to continue her determination to send Rama to forest. And here, Kaikeyi is thinking her way that she wants her son to be give more importance and she should be given more importance. But she is not thinking about what people think about Dasharatha Maharaj. Here, Dasharatha Maharaj is mentioning that point. See, you want to send Sri Rama to forest, but if you send Sri Rama to forest, what will people think of me as a father? Even though I am living, I am there. Instead of making Sri Rama as the elder son, he should be the king, and I'm sending him to the forest. What will people think of me? So he was a royal prince, and how can he live in the forest without any comfortable life? So how can he live there? So that's what his question was. So it's not like logically if you think also, why, what is the wrong thing that Sri Rama did? See, if we want to send somebody to the forest or something, that we have to have a reason, right? If there's somebody did bad and somebody is doing something, then we have to banish them from the kingdom so that they are not have the right to stay in the kingdom because they did the wrong thing. But here Sri Rama didn't do any mistake. He was giving respect to everybody. He was treating everybody very nicely. So there is no reason for sending Sri Rama to forest, and without any reason you are asking me to do this. So how can people think of me as a king of Ayodhya, that sending Sri Rama, who is very, very dear to everybody in the kingdom? So that's what the question of Dasharatha Maharaj. And here he is saying that if you send Sri Rama to the forest, everybody will take bad about me, and I'm not ready to do that. So even though you do anything, whatever you want to do, I'm not ready to do. Send Sri Rama to the forest. Again, after saying this, again he painted. So this is so many times he's painting because his heart is so much broken. His mood is completely changed. So until now, he came to Kaikeyi's palace that to share the good news that tomorrow Sri Rama is going to be a prince and he's going to be the king of the Ayodhya, and he wants to share this good news to Kaikeyi. After coming to Kaikeyi, because of her bad mood or bad thoughts, she completely ruled over on Dasharatha Maharaj, and she completely polluted Dasharatha Maharaj's happiness here. So he's also sad and he's not feeling well after hearing this. See, that's why sometimes generally, like compared to men, women are very, very tentative nature. We can observe ourselves here because we all are women here. So very, very tentative. So men will forget if somebody says something, somebody treats different way. But women are very, very stubborn. They kind of they remember everything. They want to pull it over again and again, again and again, to whatever bad thing somebody said, whatever some bad things somebody did. We don't forget easily. So we will bring it up. So that's why here mentioned here, Dasharatha Maharaj is mentioning special about women. So these women are more selfish and very, very determined in these kind of things. If not all the women, especially Kaikeyi, you are that kind of woman that you are hurting me so much here, he is saying. So that's here, that's what he's thinking. And here he's saying that even though you are the mother of Bharata, so, and how can you think about these kind of things, because you are also mother of one kid, right? So Bharata Maharaj is a son of Kaikeyi. How can you think about sending Sri Rama to the forest? If you see, generally this thing happens to us, right? So somebody mistreats our kids, we feel bad, but if we mistreat our other kids, we don't feel bad because they are not born to her, they are not our blood relation, or they are not close to us. We don't feel that much badness, sad, or something happens to others. So that's what the thing is. Like when something happens to our family, our kids, then we'll get compassion. Then all the words comes, why this thing happens to me, why they treat my family, my kids like this. But if we treat others badly, other kids badly, but we don't feel that thing. That is the logical way. Like that's how the material world is, and that's how the people in this world are like that. See, we want to treat the others the way how we want to be treated, right? So that's what, if we give love to the others, we expect the love. If we don't give love to others, we don't give service to others, we can't expect the service and we can't expect the love back, right? Here, Kaikeyi was doing that. She was not worried about Sri Rama, because here until now she was thinking Sri Rama is like her son. Now she changed completely that Bharata is my son because he is born to me and Sri Rama is not my son. So she is kind of differentiating between both of them, and she is becoming very, very stubborn with Dasharatha Maharaj, with her words. Okay. Thank you, Mataji. So Shilpa Mataji, you have book or can I share?
Hare Krishna Mataji, I do have book, Mataji.
Okay. So I think everybody has books, right, Mataji? Then that way it's we can go with the book flow.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. '91 page.
Mataji, 1 second, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I read Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. After Sushilpa Mataji, Mataji can go. You can read later.
Yes, sure, Mataji.
Yeah.
Whoever
Thank
is
you,
ready, they can go, Mataji.
I'm ready, Mataji.
Okay.
91, right?
Yes, Mataji. First paragraph, 91.
Okay, then I'm not ready yet. Give me 1 second. Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Dandavat Pranam devotees. Ayodhya Kanda. Dasharatha's eyes were red from weeping and his voice pitiful to hear. Yet Kaikeyi courteously turned her head away. Again and again he begged her, but to no avail. The king prayed that the night would never pass so that he would not have to face the ordeal of banishing Rama to the forest to the for, to the forest the following day. However, King Dashratha finally realized that Kaikeyi was underwearing in her determination and again fainted from hopelessness. While King Dashratha was arguing with Kaikeyi, Vasishtha Muni completed the preparations for the coronation ceremony. The moon, Lord of Stars, has entered the lunar mansion of Pushya, and the sacred hour of installation has arrived. As Vasishtha Muni made his way through the streets to the king's palace, he saw that flags, festoons, and garlands decorated all the houses. Likewise, the streets, which had been sparkled with scented water, were filled with throngs of people anxiously waiting Lord Rama's appearance. Passing through the joyous, joyous, joyous crowds, Vasishtha Muni, followed by other great sages, entered the palace grounds that were beautifully decorated with garlands and reservoirs of water re- re- replete with lotus flowers, swans, and shade giving flower trees. As Vasishtha Muni was about to enter the palace, he saw Suman- Sumantra, King Dashratha's chief minister, who had also just returned. Please tell His Majesty that I have returned, Vasishtha told him. I have brought golden water pots filled with water from the sacred rivers, and a special seat of sacred wood has been made for Rama's use during the sacrifice. Thank you, Mataji.
Krishna Mataji. Want to share, Mataji?
Yeah, Mataji, I think here Dashrath Maharaj is again begging, but I think Dashrath Maharaj now came to a conclusion looking at the determination of Queen Kaikeyi. He's determined that he finally realized that Kaikeyi is not going to change her mind, and he fainted. It says here hopelessnessly. Interesting, Mataji. And then the other side, Vasishtha Muni while saw all the beautiful is while he's coming to the king's palace, he could observe all the houses, the whole world of Rama's kingdom. They are all anxiously waiting for Rama, beautifully decorated. The streets, all happy outside, but within the palace, King Dashrath, who knows the present, which is Kaikeyi, is I could see the difference between inside the palace and outside the palace.
Yes, yes.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, back to you.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Yeah, Mataji mentioned a nice point here. So inside the palace, something is happening, and outside the palace, everything is there. Happiness is there. Inside the palace, it's all the sadness. Yeah, because only Dasharatha Maharaj knows the news. Until now, it's within the palace, the news, sad news. So tomorrow morning when sun rises, this news spreads everywhere. All the people will become sad like Dasharatha Maharaj. So here, after Kaikeyi again requesting the same thing, and Dashanava requesting the same thing, that please take your promise back. But here, Kaikeyi is not taking back. So here, so Vasishtha Muni finished all his coronation preparations, right? So Dashanava told him to prepare for tomorrow's Sri Rama's coronation. So he prepared everything, and he told the news to everybody in the Ayodhya. So then all the people are preparing, right? We heard that Mantara finds out that everybody is doing busy with the decorations and all. So that's how Vasishtha Muni was passing out all the streets, all the houses. Everything was very beautiful with decorations and flowers, and they are very, very happy with everything, different kinds of flags and flowers, garlands, everything was there. Here, when Vasishtha Muni enters with all the sages and his minister, Dasharatha Maharaj's minister was there, Sumantara. So they told Sumantara that they entered the palace, entered the palace, and then they told the Sumantara, because Dasharatha Maharaj was inside the palace in Kaikeyi, with Kaikeyi, right? So Sumantara minister was outside the palace. So he was waiting outside for Dasharatha to finish his conversation. So then they saw the Sumantara, when Vasishtha Muni and other sages came. They informed that we finished all the preparations for the coronation ceremony tomorrow. So we got all the sage Ganges water, special Ganges water for tomorrow for the Sri Rama to bathe, and special asana made, with special wood made for asana for Sri Rama to sit and do the fire sacrifice tomorrow for the coronation, before the coronation ceremony. Okay, so we have Maunika Mataji, and then after that Sunita Mataji, they can read. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. I have also bought various seeds, aromatic perfumes, and precious jewels for the coronation. I have collected honey, curd, roots, ghee, milk, spices, flowers, parched paddy grains, and blades of sacred grass, all to be used in the sacrifice. I have also bought 8 virgin girls and many excellent elephants, a splendid chariot drawn by 4 horses, a special sword, a bow, a palanquin with bearers, an umbrella resembling the moon, a pair of camera fans, a sacred bull, and a throne decorated with carved lions. Everything necessary for the sacrifice have been collected. Therefore, please ask the king to bring Rama so that ceremony may begin as soon as the moon has fully entered the constellation Pushya. Entering the king's chambers, Sumantra soon reached the room where Dasharatha and Kaikeyi were sitting. Not knowing what had taken place between the king and his wife, Sumantra was joyful. He was therefore quite surprised when the king, whose happiness had forever terminated, cried out, "Oh, Sumantra, you are cutting my heart to pieces," and fell unconscious to the floor. The king has not slept all night because of his joy over Rama's installation, Kaikeyi told him. Then the king regained consciousness and ordered Sumantra to summon Rama. At Rama's palace, Sumantra was quickly ushered into the presence of Sita and Rama. The Lord was garlanded with white lotus flowers with golden necklaces covering his transcendental body. Being attended by the servants who were fanning him with cameras and offering him various gifts with great devotion, Rama appeared just like the Supreme Lord Vishnu, who in fact he was.
Hare Krishna. One share, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Like Vasishtha Muni told Sumantra that everything is ready for Rama's coronation. and he also said that he bought 8 virgin girls and elephants and splendid chariot, a palanquin, a umbrella, just like looking like a moon, and a pair of camera fans, a bull, and all those things, and that which are everything was necessary for the sacrifice was collected. And then the star, the nakshatra, Pushya nakshatra, was also present, so that they can start the ceremony. And when entering the king's chamber, Sumantra, he went inside the room where Dasharatha and Kaikeyi were sitting, and suddenly when he got to notice the change in Dasharatha's face, he was astonished to see him so sad instead of being very happy. Then he said, immediately asked Sumantra to go and call for Rama. So Sumantra went to Rama's palace to bring him, and then there they're describing how Rama was looking. The Lord Rama was looking with the body of Lord Rama was decorated, and he was exactly looking like a supreme Lord Vishnu. In fact, he is. That's it, Mataji.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. So here, the Dasharatha Maharaj and Kaikeyi were having the discussions, and the things like arguments are going on throughout the night. So nobody knows what happened in the palace in the night. So everybody was thinking that tomorrow is going to be happiness. When Sumantara comes inside, because Vasishtha Muni asked him to go and inform, because the night already done with the discussions. So already early morning, the Brahma Muhurta came, or the early morning started. So Vasishtha Muni comes there, asks Sumantara to go and inform Dasharatha Maharaj. When he enters the chamber, then Dasharatha Maharaj and Kaikeyi were there. And see, when somebody is crying and weeping and they don't have sleep, they are not feeling happy, you can see their face changes, right? Their behavior and their face. So after seeing Sumantara, he was broken down, Dasharatha Maharaj. So here he was broken down, and Kaikeyi was saying, because he was happy that tomorrow Sri Rama is going to be king, that's why he didn't sleep throughout the night, she was saying. So then Sumantara was instructed by Dasharatha Maharaj to go and call Rama. So he goes and calls Rama and Sita. So then here Vishwamitra, Vasishtha Muni telling that all the things required for the preparations of this making the coronation ceremony, he prepared everything. So whatever is required, right? So they mentioned here all the panchamrut and all the like dharba grass and all the bulls and palanquins, and to carry the palanquin that Sri Rama to be the king. So all the people are ready, sword is ready, horses are ready, chariot, flowers, garlands, everything is ready. But let's see what will happen next. Sunita Mataji.
Sure, Mataji. Hey, Sriram. Mataji, I'm just wondering. So, Vasishtha Muni, he has a he has been doing tapasa, right?
Why doesn't he know this? Yeah.
Would Vasishtha Muni predict like what will be going to happen, Mataji, before?
They didn't mention here, Mataji. Maybe he knows it, but thing is they didn't mention here. So if somebody asks something, like maybe he will know it, but he don't want to tell this, right? Because this thing has to happen. If he says like Kaikeyi is going to ask this, it doesn't make a story good story.
Oh.
Yeah, this, yeah. It's Mataji.
Yeah, yes, Sriram Mataji. Hearing the king's summons, Rama remarked to Sita, "My father must be calling me for some auspicious purpose concerning the installation ceremony." As Rama departed, Lakshmana was standing at the gate, waiting for Rama with folded hands. Rama took his brother with him and then mounted his chariot, traveling through the streets of Ayodhya. Along the way, the citizens cheered, praising Rama to the accompaniment of musicians. Wherever he went, the people could not take their eyes away from him. Indeed, the natural characteristics of Lord Rama is that whoever looks upon him cannot bear to look away. Reaching the inner gates of his father's palace, Rama descended from his chariot and dismissed the citizens that had accompanied him. As he entered his father's room, Rama saw Maharaja Dasharatha seated on a couch with Kaikeyi. The king's face was withered mask of dejection and anxiety. As Rama approached, the king could only mutter, Rama, Rama, as his eyes filled with tears, unable to look directly at his son. Seeing his father's distressed state, Rama's heart became filled with grief and apprehension. He wondered, what has happened to make my father so dis- dispirited? Why is he is not happy to see me? Rama then inquired from Kaikeyi, what is the cause of my father's distress? Have I done something to offend him? The king Kaikeyi began, is neither angry nor offended. He does, however, have something to tell you. He fears that by doing so, he will hurt you. Therefore, let me explain. Formerly, your father offered me two boons after I had saved him in precarious situation on the battlefield. However, due to unmanly weakness, he now hesitates to fulfill his promise. Therefore, Rama, you should protect your father's virtue by convincing him not to fall prey to dishonesty. O Rama, if you promise me that you are fully prepared to carry out the king's order, then I shall disclose to you the nature of the two boons I desire.
Thank you, Mataji.
You please explain, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you. So here, Sumantara called Sri Rama, and Sri Rama told Sita that my father is calling, so I want to go. Then he went along with his brother Lakshmana. So then in the citizens of Ayodhya, they all are happy by seeing Sri Rama. So they all did preparations, and today Sri Rama is going in the streets to his father's palace. So they were very happy to see him, and they praised him with the music instrument. They are following him until the entrance of the palace. So after entering the palace, he asked everybody to stay outside, and he entered inside the kingdom in the palace. So he saw the both Kaikeyi and Dasharatha, his father, on the couch. So then he was so sad, right? He don't even want to look at their directly to Sri Rama's face, eyes to eyes contact. So if you are happy, you can see directly face to face and you can express your feelings. But when you want to tell something bad about others, you don't feel like doing that, right? Here, Dasharatha Maharaj is not looking, the eye to eye contact is not there. He was very sad. He don't even want to say that boons to Sri Rama. So he was murmuring the words of Rama, Rama, that's it. So, and he can predict to Sri Rama something happened wrong, that my father is not happy to talk to me. He is not happy to look at my face also. What happened? Then Kaikeyi told that he promised me two bones. So now he promised me two bones. Then I asked two bones. Then if you're coming in this dynasty, if you want to fulfill those two bones, those two desires of your father, King Dasharatha Maharaj, then only I will tell the two boons she is saying. So she's putting it from a condition here. So here, now see what the two boons that Sri Rama hears from Kaikeyi. Anybody wants to read, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, I can read.
Yes, Mataji.
Feeling deep hurt, Rama replied, My dear mother, I am surprised that there is any doubt in your mind that I would unflinchingly carry out my father's wishes, even if it meant entering into fire. Please tell me what my father wants. Do not doubt that I will act accordingly. That is my solemn promise. Gaining Rama's assurance, the cruel Koike said, Formerly, when your father was severely wounded in fighting the demon Sambara at the behest of the demigod, I carefully nursed him back to life. Feeling a deep sense of gratitude, the king begged me to accept 2 boons. I said that I would accept them later in a time of need. Now I wish to utilize those boons. First, I have requested your father to install Bharata as the heir apparent to the throne. Secondly, I have asked the king to banish you to the forest for 14 years, where you live as an ascetic with matted hair and dress with tree bark and deerskin. It is your duty to ensure that your father does not go back on his word and thus tread the path of unrighteousness. Hearing her words, Rama did not become even slightly distressed or against it. Without any indication of displeasure, he cheerfully replied, "My dear mother, I shall immediately retire to the forest as you desire. Let messengers be sent at once to summon Bharata. I have no regrets. My only wish is that you and my father may always look upon me favorably. My dear mother, please do not harbor any ill feeling toward me." At this, Quickie exclaimed with delight, "It is settled. Send messengers to my brother's house so that my son may come here at once. As for you, Rama, I urge you to depart for the forest without delay. Do not worry about your father for the moment. He is bewildered, but after your departure, he will come around." Rama then said, "My dear mother, it gives me that my father has not ordered me himself, but I am ready to depart for the forest with your commanded alone."
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hearing this conversation, Maharaja Dasharat could only mutter, "How painful, how terrible."
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you. Yeah. You want to say, Mataji? You want to say anything?
So in this part, Rama was urging Kaikeyi to tell him exactly what happened, and then she explained how Maharaja Dasharat gave her 2 boons, and she saved that for later. And now she told him that he needs those 2. He wants those 2 boons, and he explained that to Rama, and then Rama was not even unhappy to hear that, and then he was ready to fulfill
the desire of Kaikeyi.
Yes.
Yes.
Back.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mataji. So,
Krishna.
yeah, Hare Krishna, Mataji. So here, Sri Rama entered, and here Dashanila was not speaking. So Kaikeyi was speaking, that she explained the why, like she got 2 boons from the Maharaj. She explains a story about the demons and fighting and Shambhara demon about that. So what are the 2 boons also she told now, right? So that the 2 boons are to make Bharata as the king and to send Sri Rama to the forest. So that minimum living like how the people live in the forest with the deer skin and the tree barks, they cover their hair and matted hair with the gum. So because they can't get the opulent living there, right? So they have to live that kind of ascetic life there. So that's what she expected from Sri Rama. But after hearing Sri Rama, he was not even disturbed, not even bothered, not even get angry, or not even agitated, single bit after hearing. See, because he didn't do any bad thing, right? If somebody didn't do bad things, say you are asking them to go away from the kingdom and making them to bear like this and stay away from the father and the mother and from the kingdom for 14 years in the forest without anybody, without any opulent living as the king, the princess, he's the princess and he's living like a very, very opulent life, Sri Rama. And he was not even disturbed a bit. So that is the greatness of Sri Rama. So even though he is a Lord himself, even though he is the king himself, and even though he has the strength to fight back, even though he has every talent to do anything, but he never said single word that I will not do. He said, I will do whatever he said, my mother. But my father didn't say these words, but still I follow. Because he was very, very sad. He can't even say these things to Sri Rama to go away from the kingdom. So after Kaikeyi said everything, Sri Rama is ready to do that. And Kaikeyi said, your father is not feeling well now, so you go right now. So he will be okay after some time. That's what he said. So here, then she was not feeling well, right? The Sri Rama was not feeling well, and Dasharatha Maharaj also not feeling well. But Sri Rama accepted the boons that Kaikeyi asked to Dasharatha Maharaj. He wants to fulfill that. So, and they ordered Bharata, because Bharata was not in the kingdom. He was not in the Ayodhya, we read, right? So Kaikeyi's brother, they took like a mama, we say, right? So Kaikeyi's brother, the mama for Bharata Maharaj, they invited Bharata Maharaj and Shatrughna, so they went to that place. So here Sri Rama saying that I will order the soldiers to go and bring Bharata here. So that's what happened here. It's a very, very sad situation. So here Dasharatha Maharaj is saying that how painful, how terrible. He was saying only Rama, Rama and these words, but not saying anything else. Because he was under the dharma, right? He already promised that he wants to fulfill the Kaikeyi's desire, so he cannot take his promise back because he has to follow the dharma. So the same thing comes with Sri Rama later in the story when he has to send Sita to the forest, right? At that time, to rule the kingdom, as a king, he has to follow what the citizens ask for, and at the same time, he has to sacrifice Sita to the forest. So it's Ramayana has little kind of this kind of sentimental things that which will hurt us, but thing is we have to take a lesson and stories from here, even though like some troubles come, some problems come in our life. So we have to take Sri Rama as and Maryada Purushottam as an example, and we have to withstand those, and we have to come out of that, and we have to focus on our spiritual journey, because that is the primary goal and that is the top goal of our life. So these problems in life comes and goes, but our focus, our life should be at the Lord. Okay, Mataji. We'll stop here. Anybody has anything to share, Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes,
One
Mataji.
thing I would like to share